Dun, dun. Hey everybody, and welcome to the finals of WinterClash, the movie trivia tournament where we look back at all of the movies of 2015. We've practically gone through all of them, folks. We got a couple left, but we also got a couple contestants left. The finalists for the first annual WinterClash to see who has mastered their cinema knowledge of 2015. And boy, it has been a doozy. Thank you if you're watching this either live or in the future, and if you've been watching all of the other matches of the tournament, I greatly appreciate it. But first, I want to give my appreciation to the people who for the past year have just been watching so many movies that they have just shown everybody how grand they are in their cinema knowledge. We have, first off, Zach. Zach, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be here in the finals for WinterClash. Glory awaits me in Valhalla, I'm sure, so it's going to be an exciting one.
I actually apologize. It's Professor Zach after what he pulled last week. It's Professor Zach, as you know, he schooled everybody last week, as well as the person who's just been surprising everybody, Rhianna Toria. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
She doesn't even know what she's doing here. She has no idea.
I don't know. I think I stumbled onto the wrong hangout, to be honest. I'm not sure why I'm here. But yeah.
Are you excited, Rhianna?
I'm very excited. I'm terrified, but excited. But,
she's been pulling a Rocky all over the place, and I'm glad to have both of these people on here. It's going to be a fun time. Now, I didn't introduce them that way, but Zach, if you may, we are going to start ladies first. And it's going to be the same rules. All of both of the contestants have one clue that they may use. They can pick anything on the board. You guys know the rules if you've been watching WinterClash. Before I start, we always know that it's not just these people who are competing. It's everybody who is watching at home. And if you follow the A to Z Show on Facebook, Twitter, or just subscribe here on YouTube, you would know when we do this live, and you could be on the chat with all of these beautiful people. Look at that. I'm going to name drop right now. My 2 cents, Mr. Brown, Ian Bulak, the super movie buff, Mr. Brown. My 2 cents again. Look at man, he's all over the place. Sick reference, bro. There's so many people there. You can test your own cinema knowledge, and I greatly appreciate you guys watching there. Or if you're watching in the future, definitely let us know your thoughts down below. But, you know, that's what I have to do in the beginning before we get into the questions that we have today for the WinterClash Finals. And we have originals, adaptations, and sequels. That means that out of all the 2015 films, I have 6 questions for this final round dealing with original properties. We're not arguing whether, hey, that movie has kind of been done before. We mean that it is its own original thing, and it's not a part of another property. Adaptations also includes remakes. It's anything that was adapted from a TV show, from a book, from a play, from someone's real life. We have adaptations right there. Then last but not least, sequels. Anything that's a franchise and is continuing, and be it a follow-up or a prequel, all of that is right there. Of course, you guys already have a big clue, and that is that all the movies are 2015 films. So you guys know how this goes. The winner of this will be crowned the king or queen of WinterClash 2015. So Rhianna, go ahead and make your pick.
Okay, I'm going to go originals for 4.
Originals for 4. The originals, all right. 4 points. This Christian indie prayed it could affect the box office and surprised everyone at number 1.
Oh, God. Oh, I swear I remember you talking about this, but I can't remember.
This Christian indie prayed it could affect the box office and surprised everyone at number 1.
Oh, God, Francesca's going to, like, kill me after this one.
Last couple of seconds. 3.
Okay, War Games?
War Games is not the name. That would have probably been a good name for a Christian movie, but that's not the name for this movie. Zach.
I want to say this was one that had a mostly
3
black cast, but I can't
2
remember the name of it, so
1.
I give up.
You know, if the Hunger Games were a Christian movie, it might have been called War Games, but you know, this Christian movie was called War Room. You were right, a predominantly African American cast. They prayed in a war room.
Oh, I knew it was something.
And I will say this, for a man who's actually saw this movie, and for a man who's recently seen Guys Not Dead 2, War Room at least does not offend people. It's not the greatest acting, but you know what? Christians enjoy that movie. It was at number 1, and it doesn't offend anybody. Guys Not Dead 2, though, WinterClash 2016, we'll see what questions I can come up with that. No one gets it. It's okay. It's all right. No worries there. No worries there. No points on the board. But, Zach, we move on to you.
All right, let's take it to adaptations for 4.
Adaptations for 4 points. Name the actors that played the Fantastic Four.
So just the actors and not the characters.
Just the actors,
Okay.
the four actors.
So Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller, Kate Mara, and
5
Jamie Bell.
seconds. Ooh, ooh. Right at the end.
Damn
It
it.
is, in fact, Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, and Jamie Bell. All of them are okay, except Jamie Bell. I don't know what he's doing. At first, I always saw the Son of Saul poster, and I thought that was Jamie Bell. Then I realized it's not. Right? It's not him. So Jamie Bell is doing absolutely nothing. But luckily, everybody else is okay for the most part. And so is Zach, who starts off with 4 points.
Damn it, the one thing I knew.
Zach is on the board. Zach got that one right, so it stays on you.
Let's do sequels for 4.
Equals for 4. Name both of the films.
So I definitely know one of these,
5 seconds.
but I don't know both, so I'm gonna pass it.
All right, Rhianna for the steal. Remember, you guys have
Exactly
one
the
clue.
same. Oh no. Oh no. I know one of them, but I don't know that.
Guesses are always welcome. 5 seconds. The Dirt Man's not going to steal it. He's not here.
No, I know. I don't.
3,
I honestly don't know.
2, 1. All right, which one did you guys know?
The second best Marigold Hotel. Yeah.
Insidious Chapter 3 on the right, and
what
the
I
second
thought.
best exotic Marigold
Who would know that?
Hotel.
I didn't know if it was that or like a Conjuring sequel that I hadn't watched.
That's this year, Zach.
It's like The Conjuring, you know,
Yeah.
same
Someday.
there. Nobody gets that one, it's okay. Zach's still on top with 4 points, but now Rhianna gets to make her pick.
Okay, I will go sequels for 3, please.
Sequels for 3.
Jesus Christ! What was that? Did you mean to give me a heart attack? Okay, horror movie.
5 seconds.
Woman in Black, Angel of Death? I don't know.
Ooh, it is in fact The Woman in Black 2. Look at that. And yes, and my whole intention for that, and not any other still from A Woman in Black 2, was to scare you, and it worked. But hey, you got scared.
Why would
but
you
got
do that to me?
Did you see your reaction? Watch this again and you'll see exactly why I did it. 1, 2, 3. You know what? That may actually be a part of the show from now on. Just putting random pictures to pop out. Rhianna, you got that one right, so it stays on you, I believe.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
Adaptations for 3.
Adaptations for 3. The Argentinian version won an Oscar. The English version just dropped the.
So you want the version of the English version?
Yes.
Oh, Secret in Their Eyes?
Yes, I was for a second I was contemplating if I told you to drop the and you still gave me the I wasn't sure if I should give it to you. Or the Argentinian version, The Secret in Their Eyes, did win the Oscar. This one, yeah, I don't know what happened with. I don't think anybody saw it, but Secret in Their Eyes.
I don't even think it came out here.
3. Hey, but you remembered it because you know I always boast about that movie. I brought it up on WinterClash like 3 times already, but you listened. Rhianna, you got your 2 down. Zach, your turn.
All right, well, let's take it to originals for 3.
Originals for 3. Name both of the films. Five seconds.
So I haven't seen either of these, but I'm gonna guess
3. You got your guesses? 2.
Black Sea and Crimson Peak.
Damn it.
You know, that's what we call an educated guess, my friend, because it is, in fact, Black Sea and Crimson Peak.
Damn you, Zach. I've seen both of them. How dare you?
I came this close to saying Black Mass, too.
That's not original. It's fine.
With that one, you take the lead, and it stays on you.
All right, let's go back to sequels for 2.
Sequels for 2. Name the film by the cast. Rebecca Ferguson, Jeremy Renner, Ving Rhames.
That would be Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation. Mission Impossible 5. Rogue Nation is the correct answer. 2 more points to add on to your lead. You had a total of 9, but Rhianna can come back.
Okay, I'll go originals for 2, please.
Originals for 2. You give Olaf some heart, and you get a terrible best man. What's the film?
The Wedding Ringer.
The Wedding Ringer is the correct answer. 2
Only
points.
because I didn't see any of these movies.
Maybe you pulled a ram and you just watched the trailer, so you automatically knew everything in there.
I know.
Rhianna, I believe that was your first one, so we stay on you.
Okay, I'll go adaptations for 2 then, please.
Adaptations for 2. No one was hooked on this remake, thus it ended up in Neverland.
Pan.
Pan. And Pan, as my joke has been, got panned because I made
Horrible.
absolutely no money whatsoever.
It was horrible.
1, 2, and you break the double digits in this finals with 10. But just 1 behind is Zach, and now it stays on him.
All right, let's try and get that 1 in sequels.
Sequels. Chris Hemsworth, Christina Applegate, Ed Helms. Name the film with the actors.
That would be Vacation.
Vacation is the correct answer.
Also saw none of these films.
To tie it up. 10-10, and Zach, it stays on you.
All right, let's do sequels for 6.
Sequels for 6. Now that it's open, let's see if this bad boy pops up. All right. We have Frank Martin, Frank Sr., and Anna. Name the characters from what movie they are. And then on the bottom, we have Simon, Miles, and Jeanette. So 2 sets of characters, 2 movies. We have Frank Martin, Frank Sr., and Anna for 1 film. Simon, Miles, and Jeanette for another film. 5 seconds.
Shoot.
4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna have to pass it to Rhianna.
I know one, but I don't know the other. It's killing me inside.
I'm embarrassed to know the one that I know.
So am I, Zach.
Okay, good.
Martin.
I have a feeling it's the bottom one.
Yeah.
5 seconds for you, Rhianna.
Martin
3,
No.
2,
I know.
1. All right, you guys can tell me the bottom one. What is it?
The road chip.
It is the road trip. The transporter refueled. Frank Martin, he had his papa in there. Frank Sr.
Me
and
and
Anna.
Zach didn't see that.
Transporter. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people saw it. That's why it's a 6-pointer. But you guys did get Alvin and the Chipmunks, Simon and Jeanette. I guess gave it for you. And Miles being the incredible new character that. Yeah, okay, whatever. Nobody gets that one, which is okay. We're still tied, I believe. Yes, 10-10. That was Zach's question. So, Rhianna.
Okay, we'll go sequels for 5.
Sequels for 5. This is a quote. Name the film. We're all big, wide hips, thick ankles, and low center of gravity. That's how the good Lord made us.
Wide hips.
It's a quote from a sequel.
Oh, God.
5 seconds.
It's going to be really obvious to me when you tell me, isn't it? Oh, I know Zach knows it because he's laughing. He doesn't.
1. Zach, can you steal it?
Oh.
5 seconds on Zach.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks is not making another return, and it is, in fact, I believe this was one of your personal favorites. Paul Blart, Mall Cop 2. We're all big, wide hips, thick ankles, and low center of gravity. That's how the good Lord made us.
I didn't see this.
I did see
He
it.
did see this film, I think.
I just blanked it, I think, from my memory.
He had a regression state right there. We're all still at 10 points, but Zach, now it's your pick.
So many choices.
I know. Let's do adaptations for 1.
Adaptations for 1. This one's super hard. I really tried to not make it that difficult, but you know. This British bear is much less vulgar than Ted, but he'll still mess up your house if you don't give him that jam.
I think it's, as much as I prefer to hear it coming out of Rhianna's voice, I'll just say Paddington.
Paddington, yes, Paddington the bear, who also is getting his sequel, is in fact the correct answer.
It's not jam, it's marmalade. Please get it
Oh my
right.
goodness. You know what? You're right. This whole game is false. Let's just end everything.
Call it.
Hashtag fake cinema fan.
Well, you know what? That's why I put it in italics, because to us over here it's jam. Anyways, Zach, you got that one right. It stays on you.
All right, let's do the same thing. Adaptations for 6.
Adaptations for 6. All right. Building the suspense right here. We got characters. The first set of characters are 8612, 819, 3401. The second set of characters are Striker, Commandant, and Second IC. Name me both of the films.
That would be the Stanford Prison Experiment, one of your favorites,
It is one of my
and
favorites.
Beasts of No Nation, one of, I think, our mutual favorites.
Ooh, look at this. Zach is not the man who has been the
Strike up.
best with characters. That's been Rhianna's thing, surprising people left and right, naming like the second
I
random
wouldn't-
backup character who's walking in the background with a ladder. But this time, Zach pulls in with, yes, it is one of my favorite movies, The Stanford Prison Experiment, and Striker Command and Second IC. And what would have been your clue if you would have asked for it is Agu, played by Abraham Atta, who was criminally robbed.
A
Criminally
boy
robbed.
is a dangerous thing.
6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking the lead, but getting your 2 out of the way, leaving some big ones open for Rhianna.
Okay, let's go adaptations for 5.
Adaptations for 5. Name both of the films.
Oh god. Okay, Far From the Maddening Crowd and Z for Zachariah.
Ooh, man, you guys are giving me exactly what I want as a host, and that is a close game. Z for Zechariah and Far from the Madding Crowd is the correct answer.
Neither of which I saw.
5 points.
Why am I
1,
even on
2,
this show?
3, 4, 5. Because for whatever random reason, you're still able to get them right. Now, Rhianna, it stays on you, and you just so happen to be able to get one correct, which is
Whoa.
originals, and you can tie it up. So,
Go for it.
originals, okay. Good choice, good choice. Christmas Day isn't the highlight for Ethan, Chris, and Isaac in this comedy.
The night before.
The night before. That's their highlight. It's not Christmas Day, it's the night before. The night before is the correct answer, giving you 1 point, and look at this. We are automatically, if I can get this up, tied. The total is, oh wait, no, we're not tied. The total is 16 to 17.
Ooh.
Meaning that, Zach, it goes to you. If you pick 5, Rhianna may still be able to come back. If I'm doing the math right. If I'm not, someone will correct me in the future. But if you take the 6, you automatically win. So, Zach, go ahead. Make your pick. It's all up to you.
Let's go with 5.
Ooh, you want to get this one and then hold. Oh, you just want to go to. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
5 points. Remember, both of you still have your clues left. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this up to make sure I get it for you. We got originals 5 and 6 left to finish this whole bad boy off. All right, the first one is 2 movies that you need to name. All right, you have 10 seconds.
That would be Queen of Earth and Goodnight Mommy.
Queen of Earth and Goodnight Mommy are the correct answers. And Zach, you have 5 points added on to you, meaning that you're at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17. If you get 6 correct, you automatically win. If you don't get 6 correct and Rhianna steals it, she automatically wins.
Art, the number's 22.
The number's what?
22.
Oh, my
Well,
bad.
17 is 22.
22 to 16. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
That's why
wow.
it's tallied there for you guys to see it. But regardless, it still stands. If you get this one, you win. If you don't get it right, Rhianna comes back, can take it, and we move on to overtime. So, Zach, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. This one is another original one. It is based. It's just one movie, and it's a quote. Are you ready?
I think so.
The quote is, "You see what happens when you poison other people's minds with ideas?" You can use your clue. May help you, may help somebody else.
Hmm. Hmm.
5 seconds. You do have your clue if you'd like to use it.
Let's hear that clue.
The movie stars Rebecca Hall.
Mm.
5 seconds. As we wind down, remember, only one clue can be used per question. So 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Rhianna for the steal.
Can I have a clue? I just want to.
You can't use your clue when somebody has used a clue.
Okay, I'm gonna guess the gift.
The gift is, in fact, the correct answer, starring Rebecca Hall. And that means, I want you guys to tell, I'm just going to tally it. You tell the number so I don't mess it up. 1,
Is that,
2,
no, he's still got
3,
1 point more than me.
4, 5,
Maybe. I don't know.
6. You know what? Let's just keep Zach for the math
Wait.
part. It is, in fact, 22
Tied.
to 22.
Whoa.
So, you guys just had to do this to me, didn't you? We
Sorry.
move to overtime.
I didn't think this
And
would
at
happen.
overtime, I have 3 questions. The way that we play overtime is that I am going to name out a quote. I have 3 different quotes. Once I finish naming the quote, the first one to shout it out wins.
Okay.
Make sense? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Now, it's important to note that you have to wait until I finish the quote, but once I finish it, the first one that you name out, that's it. You cannot guess again.
Okay.
All right? Now, the way that we're playing it is that we have 3 quotes. I'm saying all 3 quotes, so it's going to be the best out of 3. You ready?
Oh, wait. So you're gonna say the quote, and then we have to guess, and then you're
Then
gonna say
you
another
guess
quote.
it. Whoever gets it. I'm going to do all 3, so we're doing best out of 3.
So you're gonna do one by one, just so
Yes.
I don't have to name 3 things. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
One by one. Are you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
The quote is, and I need the movie, I admit it's fatally dangerous, but I'd get to fly around like Iron Man.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man is not the correct answer.
Okay.
5 seconds on Zach.
The Martian.
The Martian is the correct answer, so Zach is up
That just popped into my head, and I was like, shit.
by 1. The next one, all right?
Okay.
Saints don't live on Park Avenue. Saints don't live on Park Avenue. 5 seconds.
Spotlight?
Spotlight is not the correct answer. 3 seconds, Rhianna. Any guess?
So still on Park Avenue.
2,
The Big Short.
1. The Big Short is the correct answer.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
The second you
Oh my
said it, I
God.
knew it was.
So we are still tied, and it comes down to the wire.
Oh god.
This is the last question. Whoever gets this one correct automatically becomes the champion of WinterClash 2015. The stakes are high now, folks. I couldn't have planned this better myself. I will now read that final quote, and once I finish it, one of these contestants may get it right. They may tie, which is going to force me to make up another question. But last but not least, our final quote is, when I was small, I only knew small things.
Room.
And now I'm 5.
Sorry.
Room.
Room is, in fact, the correct answer. And Rhianna does get it. She thought I had finished it.
Oh,
Room is
sorry.
the correct answer. You know,
I was waiting
you know
for
what?
to finish it.
Wait, actually, you know what? No. Zach does have, and you know what, Zach? You're always in these type of games.
Sorry.
I did have this rule implemented when Zach played, and that was that it was asked before it was supposed to with the time limit. So that means that I am going to the last question. And again, once I finish the question, you shout it out.
Okay. Sorry. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Man, you guys have to make this so difficult, don't you? And I have the last question right here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. The last question. After I finish it, and I'll
Okay,
finish
sorry.
it by saying, guess the
Sorry.
movie.
Okay. Sorry.
Pull this up. Tune. All right. Once I finish it, I will say, go.
Okay.
The last quote that I need for you to guess the movie is, take her to the moon for me. Go.
Inside Out.
Inside Out is the correct answer, and that means that Rhianna Toria comes out on top at the end, and she automatically becomes our Winter Clash 2015 winner with an overtime. Rhianna Toria, congratulations. Everybody's clapping at home for you. Everybody's watching you. You did an awesome job. Came down to the wire, and I have to say that I have nothing to say. I'm actually completely speechless there. Inside Out was the correct answer for that final extra one that I didn't think I was going to have to use. But, Rhianna Toria, you have won the 2015 Winter Clash Tournament, the first annual one. You will forever be crowned, deemed the queen of Winter Clash until 2016 happens and it doesn't work anymore. But I couldn't ask for a better game myself, coming all the way down to the wire. So let me introduce the people who came down all the way to the end, starting off with Zach. Zach, you came in, you fought a good battle. You practically won. You guys tied. It came all the way down to the end. Zach, let everybody know what you thought about the whole tournament and pretty much where they can find you, the most important part, because you guys came in and fought a good match, and I definitely want them to go check out your channels.
Well, you can catch me posting to YouTube intermittently at youtube.com. Plex show. You can also, in just dispensing thoughts at 140 characters apiece, at Zshevich on Twitter, where I'll be posting my Kung Fu Panda review for Kung Fu Panda 3 momentarily. And you can find me here occasionally on this channel, where Art is really nice to invite me, not just on this show, but on the other ones he does. Runs one of the best movie-related channels here on YouTube. So subscribe if you aren't already to this great channel, and subscribe to Rhianna Toria as well, the true film trivia champion
of 2015. So let's pass it on to her. But yes, definitely go check out Zach. He is one of these smart. I believe he made a 2016 or 2015 Oscars prediction video about a year ago, and when he makes his 2016, just look out for those movies because this man gets it right all the time. Definitely check out his stuff. One of the best film reviewers out there. And of course, we have Rhianna Toria. Rhianna, you made it all the way. I'm surprised. I just called your mom. She's surprised. It's an incredible journey. Let people know. Don't let people know what you did to prepare, because we know you didn't. But let people know what you thought of the show and where they can find you.
Oh, this was so fun. My heart is beating so fast. It was more intense than the end of The Revenant. It was like Tom Hardy and Leo DiCaprio all over again. And I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how this happened, because I was like so scared because Zach knows so much stuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a hope in the world. But thankfully, my faithful people over at Pixar pulled through for me, just with the little Bing Bong quote and getting real emotional about it. But yeah, thank you for having me on the show, Art. It's been a blast, and I'm so excited to be animated. It looks really cool.
Where can they find you, animated Rhianna Toria?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, my channel is Rhianna Toria. I do movie reviews and TV reviews and stuff, and you should definitely go subscribe to Zach's channel because he's awesome and he knows so much more than me, so I don't know how this happened. And you should also subscribe to this channel if you're not already, which I'm not sure how you're here if you haven't. But yeah, subscribe to the A to C show for Art. He's awesome.
Awesome. As I said, both of their channels are down there. Subscribe to them before you even subscribe to me, or before you even leave. If you leave a comment and you're not subscribed to both of them, I'm not going to respond to your comment. That's the reason why. But thank you guys for watching, and I have to say, if you were watching throughout the whole tournament and up to the end, I can't thank you enough. But I'd say if you appreciate the show and all the hard work that went into it, there's definitely 3 people who you definitely need to go check out. Definitely. And those people are MC Music, who makes that daunting theme that you hear in the background. Go check out his channel. It's down below in the description. He just made a drum cover. So if you enjoyed Winter Clash, before you leave a like or a comment on my channel, it means more to me that you go check out these people. Go to his drum cover and say, hey, ATZ sent me. You're awesome. Cool job. AMC Drawings, who made Rhianna Toria animated. Go check her out on Instagram. Let her know that ATZ sent you. And definitely go like all of the awesome artwork that she does and that she does for this channel. And, of course, the nicest YouTuber on YouTube, and that is Tim from the Late Reviews. Go check him out. Let him know ATZ sent you, and look out for the amazing drum or the just heavy metal covers that he's doing. He's working on one now. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty epic. Definitely go check out those people if you appreciated everything that was Winter Clash, and definitely a big shout out to the people who make this possible on a monthly basis over at Patreon at the A to Z Show. It really means a lot that you guys are there supporting, and you can support for just $1 and get some pretty awesome perks. And before I forget, there's actually a gentleman who just started donating as well. His last name is Cruz. I forgot to put him on here, but you know what? He gets an even special one because I'm shouting him out. So definitely head on over to Patreon at the A to Z Show, Patreon/the A to Z Show, and be a part of the A to Z community as well. Or it just means a lot for you to go down below and comment, like, and subscribe as well. It has been a doozy of a battle. The Winter Clash Finals have ended, and our winner is Rhianna Toria. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for Winter Clash as it returns in March. We're going to take a little bit of a break, but definitely watch out all of the other episodes if you haven't seen one, if you haven't seen them all. Thank you for watching. Definitely check all these people out who made it possible, the people who were contestants. Keep watching movies, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.